Alright, man. Brooks Cooks. First episode today. We finna make some fucking tamales with some pork and some red chili. It's about to be gas, y'all. Come on! Alright, so this is the shit you gonna need. You're gonna need some garlic. You're gonna need an onion. You ain't really need bell pepper and a tomato, but I'm just doing it so because it just adds more flavor to it. You don't need these chilies either, but this is just an extra. But this is what you really need. The fucking New Mexico chilies. Fuck what anyone else says. New Mexico chilies. This that shit. Then you're gonna need some corn husks. And then some masa. And then your fucking pork. And then like seasonings and shit. We'll need like salt, pepper, oregano. Shit, that's look. Alright. So first, we're gonna start in our large pot. Turn your heat. Shit, about like medium high. My burner's kind of fucked up, so like from here to here is like all the fucking same. But about medium high. You see the flame. Let that bitch get hot. Throw in some oil, and we're gonna brown off the pork. You could just boil the pork by itself, but we want all that flavor in that bitch, man. So we're gonna brown it, and then we're gonna add water into it, and then make it all tender and shit. So yeah. Alright, the pan getting a little hot now, and for the cut of pork, I just got carnitas. You can get like pork butt, whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. Just use some pork. Lay these bitches in, and we're just gonna brown it. We're not trying to cook it all the way. You just don't want to get it nice and seared on all the sides. And you can season it right here if you want to, but it's not a big deal. Let them bitches brown off for a little bit. Like a minute on each side probably. You didn't want them to get burnt. I'm throwing a little bit more oil. But yeah. Like a minute each side so they're just nice and brown. And then we'll be all good, man. Also, fuck whatever Paul Burgess says about fucking metal on your stainless steel shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's fucking cast iron. It's not gonna fuck it up. It's metal. Like that. Nothing's gonna fucking happen. Another thing I like to do whenever I'm cooking any type of protein really is move it around a little bit. Don't like pick it up and flip it yet, but like move it in place so it gets like an even sear on every little spot. Alright. They're looking pretty good now. I would like it to be everywhere, but these pieces are kind of fucking like uneven, but that little golden brown color is what you're looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip all these pieces right here. Give them a little turn, man. Some of them aren't fucking round all the way. I don't give a fuck. They're still gonna get cooked regardless, so yeah. Alright, so as the rest of that shit is as the rest of that shit's cooking off, you gotta get ready to put the water in it. So the water, we're gonna add 1 onion, cut that bitch up, one of those, tomato. You know what? Nah, I'm saving that bitch. I'm putting that in when I make the chili later, so fuck that shit. But we will add the bell pepper. And then some garlic. For the garlic, I'm just gonna fucking cut it like that. I don't really give a shit. So yeah, 1 onion, 2 garlic cloves. I'm gonna just do... How many? Fuck. 2 pounds of pork, by the way. So I'm gonna just do half an onion and half a bell pepper and 1 garlic clove. Yeah. Alright. So we got our fucking water. I'm gonna pour this bitch in. It's gonna be just enough to cover the top. You don't want it to be fully submerged. Can I? Nah, whatever. Just enough to cover the top. And then we're going to get our bell pepper, our garlic, and our onion. And actually, I'm gonna cut up my onion just a little bit more. 1 second, guys. Okay. Alright. So we got that on the water. Turn this bitch on. Just want it simmering. Alright, so this is what we're working with right now. Gonna add a little bit of salt. Do like 2 pinches. So like, I would say like 2 teaspoons of salt if you really want to be like that. I don't really measure it in my fucking seasonings, but whatever. And then we're gonna add some oregano. Same thing, just a little sprinkle. So I need a little bit more. Fuck it. And yeah, we're gonna let that bitch. We're gonna let this come to a simmer for. We'll have it simmer for like about an hour, and then we're gonna go to adding the chilies in. So yeah. Fuck yeah. One other thing, with your vegetable scraps, you can put them in a bowl like I do and throw them in the freezer, and you can make vegetable broth. Yeah, it just helps save money. You don't have to buy a bunch of shit, and all this shit's good. You just throw it in some water and fucking cook it for a while, and then boom, you have vegetable broth. So I'm gonna throw all my vegetable scraps from this in here and then throw it back in the freezer. One more thing I forgot to add is some bay leaves. I like have fresh ones for some reason, so I'm just using these, but the dried ones work. This isn't a big deal to add into it, but shit. The more flavor, the better, man. Alright. See, we're starting to bubble here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn down the heat. Turn it down pretty low. About here. I'll show you guys. Throw that bitch like pretty low. So it keeps that simmering, and then we're gonna pop the lid on. Yeah, you gotta make sure you got a pot with a fucking lid. And, ow, god damn. And then, yeah, we're gonna let that bitch sit for an hour, tender up, and then we'll add the chilies on top. And then, yeah, so we'll be back in an hour. Alright, now we're gonna do this bullshit. The masa says 2 cups to 1 1/4 cup water. So I'm gonna do that right now. Using gloves because I have gloves, so why not? But just mix all that shit. I want to get a nice doughy consistency. Gotta like press down on that bitch. And this shit smells good. Kind of knead all that shit in together. Can add a little. I'm probably gonna add just a little bit more water. Just a little bit. Just a touch. Continue this bullshit. I don't have saran wrap, and I'm doing this beforehand, not like right after. Because my pork still isn't done yet, so I'm gonna get a damp cloth. I'm gonna just wet this, damp it, and then I'm gonna just lay it over top so this doesn't dry out. All right, let's take a peek. Ooh. Alright, so now we're gonna add these bitches in. I'm gonna do about like 8, I think. I'm feeling like 8. Oh, wait, shit. Hold up. Forgot a step. Got to take the seeds out. Take them motherfucking seeds out. I don't know why. It's just what Selena be doing, man. So if Selena says it's right, then it's right. Cause mother knows best. Mother always knows best. All right, we got them de-seeded. Gonna throw them in there. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So submerge those a little bit. Let's see how our pork's doing. Still, it's getting there. It's starting to fall apart, so probably gonna do about like 30 more minutes. Crank this heat up a little bit, and we should be chilling. All right, crucial step when making tamales. You got to soak your corn husks so when you fold them, they don't crack. Black don't crack. So yeah, you gotta soak them for like an hour. So that's why I'm doing it right about now, because this is gonna take like 30 minutes, and I have to like cook all the chili, do all that bullshit. So once you add the chilies, then I would start soaking your corn husks. So you want to turn, you don't want the fucking water boiling. So I'm just putting it on low. Water's already pretty hot because I put hot water in it. So yeah, soak those. You like put something over it? Hold up. All right, so I mean, I don't really know how much I'm gonna get out of this, so let me just fucking fucker. Damn, kitchen is messy, y'all. All right, now I'm getting just some other stuff prepped for the chili. I'm gonna sear these off. I'm gonna just cut these up because I'm gonna use the immersion blender, which is this bitch. I don't want to use like the regular blender because I don't know, less dishes, I guess. Well, honestly, I don't know. But I'm gonna just cut those up a little bit. Get these nice and thin so they blend easier than a whole garlic clove, you know? And then I'm gonna just cut these up a little bit. And just cut this in half. And yeah, so I'll sear these off, and then you can toast those or whatever the fuck if you want, but I don't know. I don't want to, so. Alright, so in this pan we got a little bit of oil. Gonna go down with our onions, our bell peppers, and our tomatoes. And these you want to burn the fuck out of them. Like I want them like black. Alright, now for the seasonings for the chili, we're just gonna do some salt. I don't know how much is in there. I don't fucking measure. I'm not measuring any of this. Just watch the video and see how much I put in and look if it looks right or not. So we got some salt, oregano, and some cumin. I'm just gonna put it in my little mortar and pestle so I could, you know what? Whatever. I added a little bit too much of that, but I'm gonna just get it all combined. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing it because I fucking, god damn, because I have it. Yeah, add a little bit of that in. Not all of it, just a little bit, and then I'll adjust the seasoning as I'm tasting the chili and whatever. But yeah. Fucking light on here now. Alright. Weak. That's good. That's looking good. That's like kind of what you're looking for right there. How's this looking? They get in there, they get in there. Just want them to be nice, a nice dark color. I'm gonna break these onions up a little bit so I can get some more of that charred flavor. So yeah. Alright, these fucking tomatoes are starting to get soft as hell, so I'm gonna just throw them into the pot. I want the onion and bell pepper to be a little bit more tender. Hello. Oh, Brielle's here. Who? Oh shit. We're cooking him too. Alright, so I broke them up a little bit. They're looking pretty good, getting a little soft now. That's what you're looking for, that nice. You can't really get them. I got some shitty camera work. First it is, you know how I do. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. So I'm gonna toss these in the pot now. Alright, yo. Time is up. Let's take a peek. Ooh, shit, man. Hell yeah. How's this? Oh. Ooh, nice and tender. Falling apart. That's what we want. Alright. So I got the chilies out in the pot. We're gonna take some of this good broth and dump it on in there. How much am I gonna want to put? I would say you put about like until it's halfway covering it all. You don't want it fully, because you still want it kind of thick. So, I don't know, you can kind of see right there. Just about to fill it. Actually, I'm probably gonna dump out just a little bit, and then you can add more as you go, because you don't want it to be too watery, because if it's too watery, then you're fucked. But if it's too thick, then you just add more water. So always start with less and then add more. Alright, so got it in the pot. Got my little immersion blender right here. So you have a fucking outlet over here? Hell yeah. Don't use a fucking immersion blender. Oh shit. Use a blender. I'm about to throw this in the blender. Alright. We got the blender out now. The kitchen's so fucking good. I literally have to do this for this fucking video. Oh, give me that. So now, we're gonna get some lard up in this bitch. If we don't got lard, I mean, I guess you could just use vegetable oil, but that shit. Get a good little heap of it, and we're gonna cook that down for 5 minutes, the chili. Then we're gonna shred up the pork in the meantime while that cooks down. Alright. Okay, so we got the lard in, nice and melted. So I'm just taking some of this out because I don't want my tamale filling to be too wet. I want it to be juicy, of course, but not too juicy. Alright. Got the pork nice and shredded up, so we just go here. I'm actually gonna alright, dump all this shit in. All of you, fuck off. Get out of here. Mix all this nice and yummy stuff right here, man. Alright, there's some salt in my bitch. Shay Jagger, always make sure you're tasting your fucking food so it don't taste shitty when it's done. Give it a good mix. Try again. There it is, y'all. We gotta start this shit. One extra little step I'm gonna do, just to give it some more flavor, is add some of the chili, if I can fucking get some, into the masa. Just to give it a little bit more color, a little bit more flavor in the masa. Never do too much, you know? Well, you definitely can, but get some of that shit, a little salt in there, mix it around. Alright, that's a little bit more red. Put that chili in there. Now we are going to assemble the tamale. Alright, so I fucked up. This has to be more wet. So, add just a little bit more chili, a little bit more water. I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time making these bitches. So, bear with me. But it's still gonna be fire. It's still gonna be fire though. Alright, that should be chilling, I think. Let's try this again. Line this bitch up right here. There it is. Okay, maybe not. Alright. Fuck it. Now, let's fill these bitches up. Get a nice filling in there now. Ooh. And then fold it like this. Make sure you seal that right there. Give it a little fold. Give it a little fold right here. And then you can fill the top if you want. May as well. Just like that. Boom. There you got it. One little tamale. So now I'm gonna do the rest of these. Alright. Here's our beautiful little tamales, man. I didn't make enough corn husks, so I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only got 9 of them. Because I got the other one in the steamer already. Some pork now. Yeah, I'm gonna steam these bitches. And it'll be done in like an hour. Yeah, it just takes like an hour to steam. Alright, got them bitches steaming. Got my little steam thing in there. Do I got a time? Ooh, would you look at that? Oh wait, I'm stupid. Hey. Alright. See y'all in an hour. This is what we on right now. It's going into. Oh, fuck! We got. Our sink is clogged. Our bathtub won't. How the fuck did this happen,
That's why I brush my teeth.
Bro. Alright, y'all. Partially. The tamales are done. Unraveling them. Ugh, they're kind of sticking, but whatever. Finished product. It's looking good. How's it tasting? Good. Shit. Fuck. That'll do. That's how you make tamales, Shay and Jagger. I doubt you guys will ever use this YouTube video. But there you go.